Welcome to the Stars and Cards Lounge. You see, we're already laughing.
You guys, I'm Elena from Searchlight Tarot. There's a reason we're laughing and we're going to bring it up. Go ahead,
Oh
Eric.
God, we got a fun show for you today. Busy. I'm Eric from Big E Astrology. We're talking about this week, the week prior to Thanksgiving, the 17th to the 21st. It's going to be interesting. We've got Libra Moon, Scorpio Moon, the Scorpio New Moon on the 20th, and the 21st. Not only the Sagittarius season begins, but the Sagittarius Moon. But will not be the Sagittarius New Moon. That will come later. Kind of tricky and confusing. But
What's new? It's Mercury retrograde.
I mean, what else is new, right? And don't forget, the retrograde lasts to the 29th. So even after Thanksgiving, you're still in retrograde. It's going to be interesting, Lucy.
I know, Ricky.
Okay. So oh my God, we got some fun games, but let's get into the energy of the week. Let's break down the astrology. And can I get some tarot cards?
Yeah, I'm going to let you pick them this time.
Okay, the numbers. You're going to do three?
I'm going to do three cards, always three.
Okay,
All right.
always three. So I want the third card.
Let me shuffle, yes.
Okay.
So three cards, Eric. These are the collective messages Eric's picking out
Yeah, I want
telepathically.
three, 5, and 7.
So he's picking three. This is 1, 2. I'm going to put 3 up here.
Okay.
4, 5, 6,
7.
7.
Yeah.
3, 7, and
3, 5, and 7.
oh, I got to go back 2 then. There. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see what Mr. E picked out for everybody. Oh, we got the 8 of Cups.
Okay.
I'll roll over it. I got the 4 of Pentacles. Nice cards, Eric.
Okay.
And there is our major arcana transformation, Scorpio.
Ooh, isn't that apropos with the Scorpio New Moon? See, I know my card.
You know what, you guys?
Don't play with me. Don't play with me and my psychic gifts.
No, before I even get into this, we are so in tune with each other. I was just talking to him earlier about this, that he sent me something and it was an hour later and I thought, oh, I got to get back to Eric. So I was texting him, and as soon as I text him, he was texting me, and we got him at the exact same time. And I thought, that's synchronicity. That's energy. So here we go. So the 8 of Cups is emotion. But the 8 of Cups is about old things that once made us happy. Sometimes we have to ask ourselves, if it's not making us happy anymore, maybe we need to get up and move towards what we want for our own happiness for our 9 of Cups. But here we go. This is stubborn, blocked energy, or holding on too tight to something. You know, it's Taurus energy, but this is like sometimes we're resistant to change. Sometimes we feel like, well, what makes me think I could even get my wish fulfillment? What makes me think anything would ever work out for me? It's a place of just blocking our own energies. But here comes the big major arcana, transformation, a dark night of our soul. Meaning, it's Scorpio season, and this is like sort of saying, we all have to go through things in life to show us that if it's something in your life that you feel is blocked and it's not fulfilling you, what makes you think that there's a part of you that it's now time to release and shed so a new you can shine?
Burst it
Do
out.
let's do a dark night of our soul and ask ourselves why we're still holding on to certain things in our life that aren't making us happy anymore. It could be a job, it could be a relationship, it could be where you live. I don't know why everybody feels that, well, this is my circumstance, this is my situation, this is just how it
Just
is.
because you're born someplace, you have to stay there. You could go. Yeah.
Or you're in a relationship and you've been there for 20 years. Well, we've been married for 20 years, even though I'm miserable, we're sleeping in separate rooms. I don't understand why everybody thinks that life stops and there's nothing there to stop it.
Very
We
bizarre
talk
to me
about this
too. I'm always ready for change.
always. And that's what Scorpio transformation is saying to everybody. That is your major arcana about it's time for all of us to look at a part of ourselves that we need for change.
I love that. Well, it makes total sense. We are still in Scorpio season. Oh, and let me show you guys a little kind of cool little merch and a shirt for my community. I have the Knowledge is Love Tribe.
I love that. That's
Not
awesome.
a cool shirt? My
Loving
Big E
it.
Astrology.
Loving it. I'm
Yeah,
gonna have
look
to
at
get me
that.
one.
So very cool. And you guys can email me if you're interested, Eric at bigeastrology.com. But, we got the Libra moon on Monday, and we're still continuing from the weekend. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend and enjoyed our show. And one thing that's interesting, that Libra moon, as it's winding down on Monday night, it's part of in between the Pisces and the Taurus, and it makes a yod, the finger of God. Neptune and Pisces, Uranus and Taurus, 29 degrees, right? In between Pisces and Taurus is Aries, and the opposite is Libra. So that makes like that finger of God. And so the Libra moon at that 29th degree, when the finger of God comes up, it can be very poignant where you're seeing where emotionally things are not peaceful, not harmonious, and out of balance. And you've got to push for that self-love to make sure you recalibrate. With Neptune and Uranus at 29 degrees, extreme weather, flooding, hurricanes, tornadoes, the snow stuff coming. I'm thinking that late Monday night, there could be some bad weather anywhere across the world. So just be mindful of that. But the weather could be also in your emotional mind for yourself. It doesn't have to be externally in the mundane. Okay. So just be mindful of that. And it's not lasting so long. You'll feel it for about 2 to 4 hours. Breathe through it and just realize that, like, it's okay to bring something up. If someone's hurting you and taking away your peace of mind and you're feeling emotionally unbalanced, you've got to communicate that, okay? And that's important. And remember, Uranus and Neptune are Pisces, so things could be coming up from the past that you've never dealt with. So it's time to deal with it. Now we get into the Scorpio energy, Tuesday, Wednesday, and early Thursday morning. That's Scorpio New Moon at 29 degrees. So first, Tuesday and Wednesday, you're getting ready. You know, the Scorpio moon will be conjunct Venus. That could be really good for transforming your entertainment, your vehicle. Clean your car. Remember, I told you it's good karma for relationships and your dinero, baby. Keep that car clean. But also your relationships. What can you transmute? Like Elena was saying earlier, right? We don't need to be in something. I mean, oh my God, I couldn't imagine being in a marriage where you're like sleeping in different bedrooms. And I'm not judging, but it hurts my heart, you know what I mean? Because like it's just, yeah, if you're with the wrong person, you have every right to say, you know, I'm here one time, I gotta go, right?
What about
Even if we
me?
come back, we're one time here cognitively that we're aware of, you gotta like be happy, right? So Scorpio moon is about transformation. But with transformation comes transmutation, meaning you got to purge, detox, and release. And that's what fixed signs are about. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, they're about detoxification and purging. They're the stabilizers. We were talking about it before, the stabilizers of the zodiac.
And
And
it's right
that's
here, actually, the world card. And it flipped out with the other cards, but I didn't pull it out. But, you know, the world card is all four fixed signs. And it's basically because we're the stabilizers of the zodiac, the fixed
yeah,
energies. And this is a cycle in our life that we've gone through many things in this cycle: Taurus, commitment, religion, not holding on to things too tightly, planning for our future; Leo, courage, optimism; Scorpio, transformation, our inner love, healing with our heart; and then Aquarius, being your own futuristic innovator, dancing to the beat of your own drum,
pouring
you
out
know,
the
being true to
wisdom.
their own self. Yeah, and that's a cycle in our lives, and we have to realize that that's a closure, meaning that you've learned a lot of valuable lessons. You can get ready to move on to something new now.
Yeah, and you know, it also ties to the Bible. They're very biblical, right? You have the ox, the lion, the eagle, and the man. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and that's the constellation of Scorpio is Anguilla, the eagle, and then Aquarius is the water bearer. Now, you guys get confused, right? Remember, Aquarius is a fixed air sign, but it's the water bearer because it's pouring out the waters of higher consciousness and knowledge. That's why Aquariuses are great teachers, right? You see how she teaches and reads the tarot. That's the Aquarius energy. They're here to guide us in a very unique, innovative, futuristic way. So if,
Evolved Aquarians, because
yeah,
I know many unevolved signs, and they don't teach nothing but their own self-absorbed arrogance.
well, no, I mean, the low vibrational Aquarius, they could be ruthless
Oh,
and
any
very
sign.
cold-hearted.
Oh, cold-hearted, over opinionated. You know,
I
they
dated
don't.
an Aquarius woman one time and she was, whoa.
But you know what? You got that in any sign. You
Oh, no,
know,
no,
this.
no. Yeah, we're
Yeah,
just talking about Aquarius. Every song has the high vibration and frequency and the low. And, you know,
yeah.
we just hope that, you know, you can catch yourself. We try to bring light to it so that you're aware, like, oh, I'm acting like a low vibration in Leo. Leo. I'm being arrogant and selfish, right?
Selfish. Yeah.
Same thing with a Virgo. I'm being too critical. I'm nitpicky on everything somebody does. I'm wearing them out mentally, exhausting them. So, you know, when you're in the low vibration, you don't help yourself because you irritate others. You really do. So
Yeah.
now let's get to the Scorpio new moon on
Okay.
Thursday. 29 degrees. This is the doozy because it's opposing Uranus at 29 degrees.
Uranus.
And that's the extreme, your anus, my anus. Her, okay, we won't get into her anus. But,
So backwards right now anyway, so it matter. Go
so
ahead.
so anyway, right? But seriously, when you have the new moon, the sun and moon will be opposite Uranus. That's heavy. And so I want you guys to realize this can affect your self-worth, your values, your possessions, your money. Okay? And this is where you've got to really think about how things can become a little unstable in your life, but can that lead to new growth and change? Remember, I told you with Uranus being retrograde, we have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Well, that's what this new moon is screaming. But it's the mixed bag, right? Yin yang. The positive side of this, it's in a trine to Neptune. And you could say a grand water trine with Jupiter and Saturn because they're not that far off. They'll both be still at 25 degrees. So, this is really powerful for the sun and moon. When you're trining Neptune and even throwing the Jupiter and Saturn, this is cementing in your manifestation of your dreams, your goals, your spiritual discipline and practice. That transformation can come when you are intentional about your heart and what it is you desire to become. You need to visualize it, and then it can happen in your life. We need to speak the love, the success, the health, the abundance, the
And
victory. And so this new moon is an opportunity to set in what? A new beginning, a new
yeah,
position in
with your
life.
energy and your outlook on life. And now Neptune, a lot of people didn't catch our earlier segments, but Neptune is like what the disillusionary,
Well, it's deception, illusion, confusion, right?
right.
Where we can delude and lie to ourselves, but it's also our spirituality, our imagination, creativity. It's film, photography. It's all
So it's
those
going to be a
things.
whammy coming into that time, huh?
Well, I think it would definitely be a good time for
Or
a
change.
bath with salt,
Oh
Epsom
no.
salt, and crystals.
No, no, not the Epsom salt and crystals.
Manifest. Matter of fact, you should take a bath with your money, honey.
You know what we should do? Every time you guys take a drink of water, I want you to think a clean thought. Like every time, because I drink water all day long. So every time I drink water, I think good things. Like
Okay.
I think every time I swig water, drink water, I'm always
But do
thinking
you
something
know it's the
beautiful
same
and
thing with your
spiritual.
food? It's actually bad for your health if you eat food when you're angry.
Oh
You need to
yeah,
be loving and positive when you eat your food.
right. Yeah.
We
Well, I
should
think
be
water is
eating
so spiritual.
with the
So
light. You're not
yeah,
supposed to eat when the sun is down. It makes it harder for your body to digest it. It takes 4 hours after you eat to digest the meal. So if you go to bed at 9 p.m., right, that means the last meal should have been at 5.
yeah.
So
I
it's
get that
really,
part.
it's hard. I'm not saying it's easy, but
I don't say anything's easy. Everything is hard. Anything good in life is hard.
that's right. Anything really good is a challenge and difficult. Remember that. That's that Saturn lesson.
And then
Love
my
what you,
my whole thing has been is if it's too good to be true and it comes too easy, there's a catch 22. So I walk
okay.
very cautiously,
And I've seen
you
that
know.
through my 55 years. I have seen that play out. If it's
Oh,
too good
so
and
have
too easy,
I.
you better move away from the vehicle.
Yeah, when
Now
I
let
see
me
people
finish with
just
Friday.
yeah.
Friday, happy Sagittarius season. Sagittarius in the
Yay!
house, and Elena's gonna book her Sagittarius birth chart sale because Sagittarius season, I start my sale for the sun, moon, and rising signs. For Sagittarius, Scorpios, you got to Thursday night. Actually, no, you have to Friday the 21st because this is the key. The Sagittarius sun doesn't come in at midnight, it comes in like an afternoon. So I give Scorpios to midnight on the 21st to still book their birth chart sale. But Sagittarius, you begin on the 21st. Eric at BigEastrology.com, 206 or 305. And it's really cool. And, Sagittarius season and the moon will be in Sag on Friday. It's going to be like Friday, you're just going to want to like go. You're going to want to be in nature. You're like, I want freedom. I'm leaving work at 3 p.m. They tell you no. You be like, I'm out of here. Mwah!
That's
Kiss
if
my
you make
grits.
it to work.
Huh?
Wait a minute. You're driving to work and I'm like, wait a minute, I got a sense of adventure to do so. Hey, I'm not feeling real good today.
Yeah, calling out. Oh, yeah. A lot of people, listen, they won't even know why. A lot of people you'll see, a lot of people will just have that urge to call out on Friday. They really will.
Yeah, they're your boss is going to be like, "Oh, you're sick," and like, "Yeah, I'm sick. I'm sick of this job, so I'm taking the day off."
But one thing about the Sagittarius energy, and I want you guys to feel into this because even if you are a Gemini, a Taurus, Aquarius, or Virgo like us, when the sun is in Sag, you look at your birth chart and you see what house it's in. But that Sag sun is illuminating that part of your life in your chart, and it kind of will make you feel right? No matter sign we are, we will have that the sun is in there, so solar energy is there. We will feel more vitalized. Sagittarius, we'll all want more freedom and adventure,
All
right?
right,
What
I'll plan
happens
on that
during
day.
Sagittarius season? You usually travel for Thanksgiving or you're making plans to get ready for Christmas, Capricorn season, right? So Sagittarius is also it rules biology and finance, and it's ruled by the planet Jupiter. So these people are very optimistic. They seek the truth. They want wisdom and knowledge. Sagittarius can be arrogant and blunt. They're funny as hell. So
Gotta love them.
jovial.
That's why they're blunt.
Oh God, but they're bro, and they're super smart.
Yeah. Well, I think every sign is
And they
smart
have
in their
bigger
own
heads
right.
too.
Yeah. But you know what? I think that's going to be a great day for everybody, just having that sense of adventure. And even if you have to go to work,
Oh,
plan
it's gonna be
something
a
later
great
in the
Friday.
day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it'll
So
be a
that's
great
beautiful.
Friday, and it'll
Loving it.
probably be a lot of fun at work too, if you
Good.
gotta go.
Good, good, good. All right.
So we want to have some fun. We got a couple of games for you guys today.
Easy
So
ones.
tell them because you thought of like a real cool one about a gift.
Yeah, my question would be, and it's just for you, it's because there's one thing that I wish I had and I don't have. And it's not, I can't have it. It's just I don't have the talent.
Well, then
Oh,
you can't
you
have it.
guys,
Yeah, I mean that's it.
listen, I play instruments. I've been playing since I was a little girl. I love music. I play instruments so well. I pick them up right away. But there's
That's
one
awesome.
thing I wish I had, I don't have. I can't sing. I mean, I can sing. It's a beautiful morning, but I have no
I think you
sound.
said it right the first time. You can't sing.
I can't sing. My mother used to say I'm tone deaf. I don't really I'm tone. I just don't have that vocal. I hear people singing. I'm like, oh. I wish I could sing like that. Even though they're not famous, you just like people at work when I used to work or my friends. I'm like, you have such a beautiful voice, and that's such
That's
a
fair.
gift, and that's the one
So that's
gift
the
I'm
one gift
not
you
blessed
wish you
with.
had was to be able to sing.
Oh man.
Now,
Mm.
you guys, listen, it can be any gifts. This could be sports, it could be spiritual, psychic, it could be
Maybe you
talent
want to
at
be a
work.
marathon runner. I
It
mean,
could
I
be,
don't know.
yeah.
I run like a half a block, and I'm like,
She's got her kidneys falling out, and they're like, Elena, don't run. So, okay, so for me, this is interesting because I thought of when we were talking about, I thought of a couple different things, right? So, part of me would want to be able to like time travel or to teleport. I think that would be so fascinating.
but it has to have a gift that you don't have now that you wish you had, because we
Well, I
always
can
love to
astral travel,
teleport.
but it's not the same. Like, because if I could teleport and see,
No, no,
but
no, no,
yeah,
no,
honey,
no.
let me ask you a question. You
You're
never thought
bending the
about this?
rules, Virgo.
No, no. But have you ever thought about this? Don't you think it'd be cool to be able to meet your parents when they were young?
No.
I think it'd be so fascinating.
Wow, no, that's a different time. My mother
That's
was
that Back
in
to the
her
Future. See,
20s.
I
So,
grew up watching Back to the Future. I love that movie.
yeah,
But I'm just throwing that out there. That's not what I'm picking.
all right, what's your gift?
Okay, my gift is I actually would love to play instruments because I don't, but I've always dreamed of learning to play the flute.
Oh, that's my specialty.
Well, you got to teach me then, and the
I got my
guitar.
flute. I can bring it up here and start playing for
And
you.
guess what, you guys? I bought a guitar. I started taking lessons, and then I had to have wrist surgery at like 34 years old. I had a ganglion cyst and a torn ligament. This was from lifting up the special needs disabled children in the Bronx at my school when I was teaching, earning myself a better sofa seat up in heaven with God. But it was really God's work. It was
So
so
you
hard.
wish you were more musically inclined.
Well, no, no, I'm very musically inclined. Like I
I'm not
am like
talking
a
about your rap and
producer.
stuff. You're talking about wanting to play
But
guitar,
it's
the
just no, no.
flute.
But I'm saying I'm not musically inclined in terms of actually playing an instrument. But I hear the sounds in my head, and I
Right.
know how to pick sounds. I co-produced my hip hop albums. I have two albums, four mixtapes, and I'm going to do my third album, probably my final. God told me to tell you, hopefully in 2026. So I'm going to get back into that. But I can't play an instrument. So for me, flute and piano and guitar, Those would be the three that I would love to
So,
learn.
okay, I get it. So you're musically inclined as far as your rap and this and that, but you just instruments, like
And
I
I've
can pick up
been
a ukulele.
known to hold a note once in a while. Oh, my
Well,
wife says I can't
no.
sing.
My
I'm
whole
saying,
life, I can somebody can put an instrument in front of me and I can master it in a matter of a day. I can
you
just
know what
play
that
it.
is though for you, honestly? That's your Venus Aquarius third house.
Okay. But so we're asking you people, like some people wish I could be a marathon runner. I can't run more than a
Or
block
a
and I
gourmet
pass out.
chef.
Or a chef. Some people I love to cook, but I can't my creativity just doesn't come in and I just, or
Please let us know down
maybe you wish you were
below.
a psychic. And let me just
What's
say
your
something
gift?
to you.
Yeah.
That's a curse, not a gift. And maybe some of you wish I can just read tarot like Elena reads tarot, and that's also a gift, but it's something that we can work on. So we all have something that the other one wants. I want to be able to sing. I don't care if somebody sent me to a private vocal coach. The vocal coach will say, listen, sweetheart,
That
go
ain't singing.
home, go home, and maybe next lifetime.
Oh,
But we all have gifts, but that's just the one gift I wish I had. I just wish
that's a
I could.
great song. Maybe next lifetime, Erica Badu. Maybe next
All
lifetime.
right.
But so okay, so I get that, and you know, I'm really curious to see what people say because that's
I too.
fascinating to me. Because it could even be stuff like a race car driver, a basketball
A
player,
captain of a ship,
yeah,
maybe they're afraid of
Olympic
water.
swimmer.
Yeah, that's fascinating. Think about it. But we all have gifts, and there's nobody on this planet who I hear some people on my channel saying, I don't have any gifts. We all have gifts.
I hate when people say that.
I don't
Because I
say
just
hate.
want to
I'm
give
just
them
like,
a big hug and say, stop saying
you got
that.
so
You have
much.
many gifts.
You
You
have
just
you have
have,
more than you'll even know. You just got to get into your true essence and your creativity.
but you know what, Elena? It makes me think about when people say that, they don't have the right people around them.
I agree
Because
with
the
you.
right people around you will point out your talents and gifts.
That's why Eric is going to rent a ship for a cruise, and we're inviting all our people on there,
Oh, I
and
would
we're
love
going
to
to
meet
have a
these guys.
stars and
Listen,
cards love
can I tell you,
lounge.
I love our Stars and Cars family. Like, it's
I do too.
growing, it's beautiful, they're so kind. Like,
Comments
you
we
guys
get.
don't think we both have our own channels, we have our success, but that's not what it's about. I just got to tell you, another spiritual practitioner, I don't want to say her name, but she's got a nice following and stuff. She reached out to me just to say, "Hey, Eric, I love what you and Elena are doing on Stars and Cars Lounge, and I watch it, and it is outstanding." And like that just touched my heart because it's like, these are people with their own spiritual businesses, busy, but like she took the time out. She sent me a text and was like, "You guys are killing it, and I love it."
Well, you know what it is in all reality, I'm swearing my life on this. There's no facades here.
Yeah,
What you see is really what you get.
no,
And
we're
this is
we're pretty
Eric and
real
I.
people.
Even if you met us out in public, this is who we are. We're just like this in real life. I mean, so you guys are seeing the real deal. There's no facades, no fakes. Just this is who we are. We want you to be part of it. And we
Yeah.
love you for you. And thank you for joining the channel. And, so
And thank you
we're
for
all
loving
here as
on
a
us because
family.
it makes me smile every time I read the comments. And some days I really need it.
Yeah, you guys, sometimes we need it too.
Yeah.
So thank
So,
you. All
well,
right.
we
So what was
thank
our
you for
next
coming.
one we were going
Now
to
we got
do?
another game.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of curious, and we want to know from you guys, and I want you to go first too on this one. If you could be an animal, what animal would you be?
This is great, you guys. My mind was working OT today
Yeah.
that I don't know. But now you really have to put some thought into this because it's so vast, right? And
There's
I don't want to
so
hear
many animals.
T-Rex, okay? Because T-Rex doesn't exist anymore. Um,
Living animals. Unless
but
you want
in,
to be
in
Sasquatch. I think people saw Sasquatch last week.
Oh, sure. Okay. I'm not saying that it doesn't exist. I don't know, but you know what I would like to be? I'd like to
A
be an
little
eagle.
puppy.
No, I want to be an eagle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because it's freedom and you have
Majestic
the
and
great
power. You get to
vision
fly.
and and then they pair for life. You know what I mean? And I just think that the freedom of an eagle, just you know what I mean, just soaring and just I think I would want to be an eagle. That would be me.
I like that. This is hard. Growing up, so I'm gonna just tell you, it's kind of cute. My favorite animal growing up was a penguin.
I love
I always
penguins.
wanted, my dad said he was going to take me to the North and the South Pole because I also love polar bears. So
But what animal would you want to be? That's the question.
I know, it's so hard to choose because I love penguins, I love polar bears.
And why?
Why? Because
Okay,
penguins
so
are
no, no,
adorable.
no, no. The question was, what
What you
animal
want
would
to
you
be and
want to
why.
be?
Yeah.
Why?
So, okay. I like birds too, and I like the freedom of flying. And I'm thinking hawk or owl, but at the end of the day, you guys, I just got to pick such a majestic animal, and that's the elephant.
Oh, I love
Elephants to
elephants.
me have such power, the memory,
The
right?
caring of family.
They,
Don't mess with my baby elephant.
no, no. Do you know that there's that video, it went viral of this elephant that it remembered the person that killed their child,
They don't forget. Memory
stamped,
like an elephant.
stomped and stamped over them. Then, when they had the funeral, went to the funeral site and stepped on the grave. No joke. The
But I
elephant,
just think elephants are majestic.
they're
They're
powerful.
not out to hurt anybody.
No,
They
no, no.
just, you know,
They get, obviously people take their time. It's terrible what
I
they
don't want
do.
to talk about that. We're not going there.
No, no, no. It breaks my heart.
Can't
Like,
handle any
you
cruelty to
guys, we got
animals.
to stop this on our planet. What we do to animals,
And please stop watching these freaking shorts and stuff when there's cruelty going on and people are just curious. You see what it's about, and I'm like, that should be banned off of YouTube. Well, I don't do
I don't know
TikTok or
about
whatever,
any of that
but
stuff.
and people get off on watching this shit, and I don't understand why. Because it
It's
hurts me. It's like literally like,
no, no, no.
you know.
Anybody, there's something mentally off. You hurt, like, women, children, animals.
Don't even watch it. Do not
Yeah.
give these people any props
No,
because
no,
all they're
yeah,
trying to
no
do is make
videos.
views and money off of your viewership.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's get back to our lovely channel.
No,
And
no, no. I mean, so it's just an elephant
I
because
love
the
elephants.
power, and also my mom had a beautiful collection of these jade elephants growing up, and they were just like exquisite. So,
That's
oh,
beautiful, Eric.
yeah,
Majestic, kind, protective, and just the king of earth.
yeah.
They are the king of
There's
earth.
there's something else. So,
Yeah, we want to hear your picks, people, and why.
yes,
You
let us
know,
know. I think it's going to be a great week. As Scorpio season winds down and we have this new moon, I'm really feeling some big transformations are coming, and we just want to set the intention to make them good. And so be willing to embrace change in your life because that's the only thing that's constant. And the more you are open to it, then the less challenging it can become. Because
one card is sticking out in front of me right now, which is really weird. And,
okay,
I shuffle while I'm off, and I want to show you guys this card because the card is gratitude. But I want you to see all those energies going around in a circle. And when we start to get into this energy of gratitude, we start to attract, and not for your, just for greed, we start to attract everything in the right way of just love. Let's start being more grateful. Being grateful for the water you can drink, being grateful for a bed you can sleep in, being grateful for what you do have and not what you don't have.
yes.
And I think that's what the biggest thing, and this is the key of life, is gratitude with a pure heart.
I'm in such gratitude, I'd be remiss to say, I want you guys to know, when this is airing, November 20th, um, is when I came home from the hospital 4 years ago, on the 21st.
Wow.
And it was just
November
this
20th?
November
That's when
20th.
I uploaded my first video for YouTube. I opened my channel on November 1st, but I was waiting for the right time, and I believe I uploaded my first video on November 20th. I just posted it.
That
Just
was
took that
great.
dive.
That
That
was
was a
my
very,
first day home, and
wow.
they greeted me with a birthday cake slash welcome home cake. And
Oh,
it was, I was gone out of my house for 85 days and coma for 40. And it was just, but what I just say all this to say, so November 20th is kind of a special day for me. And also what's wild, and I was really proud of myself. I worked so hard in the 14-day rehab. When I got home, I made it home with no oxygen, which was pretty incredible and at the same time scary because I'm just like, I said to the doctors, can I really go home with no oxygen? They're like, yeah, Mr. Taylor, you're okay. I said, are you sure? You know what I mean? Like, because I had been on oxygen, and so like it was a little scary, and it's challenging walking from my bedroom to the kitchen, going to the bedroom to the bathroom. Like,
But you know what? You made it.
I
You
know I
made
did.
it. And we can look back at that stuff all the time, but I think November 20th is a day for everyone to have
Celebrate.
gratitude for something in their life. I
And
mean,
that's
I
and
don't know.
that's exactly what I was saying. Is that's what I was leading to. Is that for me, gratitude is every day, but a little
Absolutely.
extra on November 20th when I
Yes,
came back to my home. So.
that's right.
Just wanted to share that with you guys. I love you guys. This was
Love
a
you.
great show, and oh my God, we can't wait because we'll have the weekend and then the Thanksgiving week show when you get to see that Thanksgiving
So, do
Day
we
chart.
decorate for Christmas before Thanksgiving or after?
Say it again, the way.
So, I just want to, do we decorate for Christmas before
Usually,
Thanksgiving?
you could start doing it. They would say the day after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
But I think that this consumerism in this world has gotten so crazy that people go, or whatever. To me, I'm sort of like my 16-year-old son. I love the Christmas tree and the lights. So I told him if he wants to do it this weekend, it's great for me
Well,
because
I just think it brings a new vibe and
it
whole
does. Like,
energy.
honestly, I may sound like a 10-year-old or a 6-year-old. Lights make me happy.
That makes me happy too. I can't wait to
So
decorate for
I
Christmas
look
this
forward
year.
to putting up the Christmas tree with my boys. And what we do is, we get like some, if it gets chilly, actually we may get some rain this weekend in Arizona. So we may get, we may put like, do some hot cocoa and, I like the holiday movies. We'd like to watch Elf and, different things with the kids. And I think this year we, used to watch Christmas Story, but I want to watch Christmas Vacation. I love Chevy Chase.
I watched that movie last year with Eddie Murphy.
Oh, wasn't that good?
Was it Elf? What was the name of that movie? I forget.
No,
That was really great. And
it
so
was
anyway,
so good.
but I
Yeah, that was a
think
great
I'm
one.
going to jump on the bus and I'm going to decorate for Christmas early too, because I love the lights and Christmas decorations, and it puts
So you
me in the
guys
same
maybe do
energy.
that this weekend or next weekend, but enjoy. And we will see you guys. Um, we'll see you on
Sooner
Friday
than later.
Friday the 21st. Yeah. But once we get going with the lives, me and her, we may just like pop up live like a couple times a week. You never know.
You never know. All right, you guys, thank you so much for viewing us. Have a blessed day.
Enjoy, you guys. Have a great
See you
week.
next time.
Bye.